Oh my god.
Well, are we all prepared?
Let's do it.
Ready for a character building question?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. I got a new journal. I have to open it.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
there you go.
gosh.
You are ready.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, to be fair, I bought this journal for a specific reason, and that is that it lays flat on my desk versus the other one, like, didn't. And I'm hoping it helps me take better notes. We'll see. It has yet to do so. Okay.
Well, all right. The character building question for this session 31 is: what is the biggest lie that your character has told? And do they regret it or not?
This is a really interesting question.
I like this question.
It's been a while since we've had a question that made me pull out my backstory.
Get in those archives. But otherwise...
Oh! Yeah, it's gotta be that. Yeah, it's obviously that. Okay.
Obviously, that last time you ate the last donut and didn't, and then denied it.
Yeah.
Yep, that was it.
How old are donuts? Like, would donuts exist in D&D as part of ye old fantasy medieval setting?
A form of donuts, absolutely.
Like, yeah, pastries for sure, but like donuts, I wonder.
It's just oil and bread. Fried bread.
Simple alchemy. All right. Do we need any recapping from our friends?
Do we need a recap?
We were fighting the spiders are dead, we won. The end.
There we go.
And
it was
Oh, I died! Or I almost died.
You almost died. Nico almost died. Gaia almost died. There was a lot of near-death experiences.
And
Gaia
Vitruvius
did go down,
was
right?
missed all of them.
It's fine for now. We'll see how it looks in a second. I believe those were all of the near deaths, but we have time for more. Don't worry.
Oh, that's okay.
All right. Well, with that being said, I will go ahead and swap this over here, and I will bring us into this session. Tempest Tides, soaked through, bloodied, and
He said it. Sorry, I was really late on the draw. Please continue.
Yeah, all good.
Gonna get gangrene.
Okay. Sorry, responding to a DM. Soaked through, bloodied, and winded from exertion, we reconvene.
No.
You all having defeated Bandit. Come on. You all having defeated a all but one of a clutter of strangely mutated spiders, and you now gather yourselves within this massive ancient chamber bathed in that wavering purple light from the cleft in the far wall, which you all have yet to to confirm what exactly that is. But in this moment, what would you all like to do? As Nico is having some stomach issues again.
He's always on.
Nico. I'm gonna
If I remember correctly, I think Samuel and Kuvalo were near the back towards where that light, that crack was, and the rest of you were kind of scattered throughout the chamber. But up to you.
That's
You want
right.
to gather up, or what are you doing
Yeah,
in this moment?
I think the things we did were that Gaia met up again with Tails outside.
No, Tails is still up on the staircase. Tails is not.
Oh no, she just looked through Mushi's eyes to make sure he was okay. Right.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Blennon is burning webs. I think. I guess Kubla will. She's probably still holding the book. She is going to walk over to Tails out in the staircase. And
She's gonna walk up all the way up the staircase.
Not all the way up, just call out to Tails.
Okay.
Tails, I have a scripture book you might want to take a look at.
Is that so? Is it safe for me to come inside?
There is a spider very close to death that's still at large, but we seem to have scared it off. I think it's unlikely it will return in the immediate future. But
Make a persuasion check for me.
I'll end with, you're probably safer with us than out there anyway, because it can teleport. You said persuasion check?
Yeah, persuasion.
It's an 11.
11. He's like,
Be that as it may, this enclosed space just feels a little more secure. I could come to the foot of the stairs. Is that close enough?
Sure. However you're more comfortable.
At least until you are sure.
Very well. In that case, I'll just stand there at the foot of the stairs.
okay, gotcha. Why do I not have... Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's why. Aha, found it. Okay. Okay, so you're just standing there, like, holding the book for him to read?
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, show it to him, explain what happened with the book, like me reading from it, it flipping through and letting me read
Okay, gotcha.
passages from it, and the magical effects that I think it had, and if he'd be okay with it, assuming he doesn't already know. Like, even if he does already know, I think I might try to start ritually casting... No, I'll hold off on Identify for now. I just want to see if he knows what this book is.
Is he able to? Well, I guess you're getting to that.
Yeah, so he kind of hold up this massive tome, and it's quite hefty. Like, you, Kubla, with not the strongest frame, are kind of like starting to feel the weight in your hands as you're holding it.
I'll suffer to hold a book.
Yeah. And he just kind of comes up to it and just like starts gingerly flipping through the pages and is like nodding. You can kind of see with like familiarity with some of these passages as he's paging through. Kind of starts paging through a little bit quicker, getting through to a different section, and just kind of goes,
This is an incredible find. If I'm not mistaken, this has to be the largest collection of Alkosh scripture and writings I've seen in my studies. Most books and scholarly writings we have on it are scattered, collected over years in pieces, but this seems to be a rather comprehensive collection of them all. And I see new passages here before that I've never seen before either.
New to
And
you.
he's just like rambling. Yeah. And kind of just gets lost in kind of reading through a passage at one point.
I'm not going to force him to stop reading, but I will look back towards the group just to see what everybody else is doing and keep an eye out. In fact, while he's reading, I'll do what I think is responsible and actively try and look around. I'll even have Oberon land on my shoulder to make sure he's looking up the staircase while I'm looking in the room.
Okay, gotcha.
To keep an eye out for spiders.
Okay, gotcha. As he's actually, I'll roll to see if he even has the wherewithal right now, because he's very distracted by this new discovery. 8, no. He doesn't bother to ask if you want to set the book down. He's just not even just like, thank you for holding this for me.
Well, we're standing in 2 foot deep water, so I'll just keep holding it.
Okay, cool. While that's happening, over a couple minutes, what are the rest of you doing?
The room we're in, it's not the library or anything, right? It's just kind of like a cave situation.
Not a cave, it's a constructed chamber. Seems like it was carved from rock or a cave at one point. But it is very much like, it used to be a grand hall here, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Still it is, just besides the disrepair and the damage. But I will say, as you take a second to look around the perimeter, now getting a chance to look at this room in more detail, not being harried by spiders, you can see there are like more decorative like statues carved into the walls, and there's like fancy filigree going up the pillars and things like that. There's lots of detail and care that went into constructing this place, but it has gone under an unfortunate transformation.
Yeah. I'll just spend the time like kind of investigating the room, and if I find anything, great, but I'm just kind of looking around, keeping an eye out.
I will point out, this happened end of last session, but I called out to everyone, I think this is a rift to something. That purple glow at the end. Like up on the pedestal where I pulled the tome from.
Oh, yeah.
It's glowing purple and there's like a rift through space or something.
I'll go investigate that.
I would probably scramble up. If I remember correctly, I sent Mort to go scoop up Dwight out of the webs to help him with that so that he could get out of that. And then seeing Nico literally like on death's door flying in the air, I would have
doing well.
I would have met him at like that biggest kind of central rock pillar that was kind of in the middle-ish, that had kind of a big flat surface, I think. I would have like scrambled up that because he was flying, and I like told him to meet me there, and then I probably would have used 1 or 2 healing kit uses on him to bandage him up.
Gotcha.
Which would use a couple of his hit die, which I don't know how many that is or what that is, but
let me see.
Artificer is the D8, I believe.
D8?
Yeah, but I want to see how many he has.
Oh, that's fair.
True.
Nico. Please load. There it is. It dies. Ooh, really? 0? Is that where it shows up where it says hit dice? Because I don't look at character sheets that often. Hit dice, and then where it says your class, and it says what out of what?
Something out of 5 should be.
Okay, because he has his max set to 0, right? So it says 0 out of 0.
Oh, that can't be right.
Yeah, that's not right.
It might.
No, it shouldn't be out of 0. It should be like, if anything, it would be 0 out of 5. It literally says 0 out of 0. I doubt it would be that.
That is strange.
The last thing we did was take a long rest. We haven't taken a short rest since our last long rest. So, at a minimum, he has...
You said Artificer was D8?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to put him at at rounding down half of his hit dice because you all took a short rest. I think that's fair. Or I think, yeah, everything. I believe everything rounds down. So he has 2 hit dice left. If that's it.
Sorry.
Okay. At least heal him for 1.
Okay.
It's a pretty good one.
Nice. Plus my proficiency, so 11. Heal him for 11.
Nice. Sounds good. 11 points to Nico.
So he's just not dying at least.
He is still bloodied, but
In case anything happens like in the next minute here.
mhm.
And then honestly on that spot, I would tell everyone that needs healing to gather around me. And I
What's
can
the-
actually
What's the limit on that? How many people can you do?
5 people. It only takes 10 minutes, but it gives you the full benefit of a short rest. So if we want to try to be quick, as there are potentially spiders incoming on us, I don't think we should maybe take a whole hour to rest.
Hearing that, I will tell Tails, I need to rest with my party. Will you be joining us in the big empty chamber, or... Tails? Tails,
Hey, what?
I need to
So-
rest
sorry.
in there with my party.
Yes, of course.
That means I'll be taking the book.
Is it important for your rest?
I believe it would be safer to have this in our bag of holding, rather than out and about where I might drop it in the water. It's heavy.
That is understandable. I suppose we could do more research once we have returned. Yes.
But more importantly, you've never heard of a tome like this.
No, it is the most complete collection of Alkosh scripture I've ever seen.
Well, something to study later then. I'm going to close the book, put it under my arm, and then walk over to join. Are you still up on that raised platform next to the...
Yeah, I don't want to hang out right next to the portal probably, so
Maybe on one of the balconies then?
yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I will say, Maggie, you said you wanted to go over there. Hearing this, are you like circling?
Yeah,
around?
I'll wait until I can at least go with somebody, maybe till
Okay.
Nico's stomach problems are solved.
Gotcha. Nico's just groaning, like slowly.
Oh.
I wanted to get him away from literally death.
Yeah.
Death's door. And then yeah, it would only take me 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing. So everybody gets the full benefit. 5 creatures, so I'll literally just do everybody but myself.
In that 10
Of the
minutes,
party members. 10 minutes.
in that time, could I
you'll-
also... I will ritually cast Identify if you're going to cast Prayer of Healing.
There you go. You all get yeah, just the 2d8. So you can use your hit die to do like a short rest, but you also get 10 healing, everybody. And then also a reminder for Blandon,
Wait,
like
it's 5 people, right? Up to 5.
yeah, I'm doing everybody but myself, like all the party members. So Maggie, Nico,
Gotcha.
Gaia, Blandon, Kulo.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's a short rest with a D10 or plus 10 as well.
Correct. And then Blandon, you should have before the heroism ended, because the temporary hit points don't end at the end of the spell, so they just end when you either get more temporary hit points or you finish a long rest or whatever. So you should, like, before heroism ends, you should end with 7 temp hit points.
7 or 4?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, let me reread it.
I think
Is
the
it
way-
4?
That was-
You were getting
Okay.
I think the way
equal
10
to your
hit points.
spellcasting ability modifier. So yeah, 4.
Okay.
Yeah, the way temp hit points works is that it doesn't stack up. It's just whenever you get more, it's you either keep the value you had before or you can get the higher new one.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But those are
You're talking
temp.
about
Those are temp. The 10 hit points that you're getting, those are like actual 10 points of healing, not 10 temp hit points.
Okay, got it. I mean, the 10's all I need to get back
Okay.
up to
So then you
4.
don't have to use any of your hit die as part of the short
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah,
But then
exactly.
you also get those additional 4 temp hit points just to hold on to. I'm just saying, whatever, just so they don't.
Mhm.
where's the tap coming from?
I had the heroism on him, so he was getting that while we were fighting, and so technically, like before that ended, he would have gotten it one last time before it ended, so he would have some temp hit points.
Fair for the next,
Because it doesn't say
50
that they're
seconds.
only as long as the heroism spell is cast. It literally just says like you get you gain temp hit points every turn.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that spell would have faded by now.
Yeah, but I just
Yeah,
figured whatever the last time he would have gotten it, essentially he would have that lingering until
Gotcha. Yeah.
they go away.
Out of curiosity, when I go up to join the party, did Tails stay behind at the foot of the staircase?
He did. Yeah.
So he's not setting foot in this room.
Doesn't seem to be. He is definitely like looking about, but it seems the threat of a potential other combatant has spooked him into not wanting to come back.
Can't blame him. I'm gonna look. Well, I can't do anything because I'm focusing on casting Identify, which I will do. I'm going to do my usual. Well, I guess I'll just hold the book in my hand, hold the pearl on top of it, and sketch a calligraphy pattern around to cast Identify in this book. So, if it's a magic
Yeah,
item, then okay.
Yeah, no, sorry, I've got the spell pulled up too. Is anyone else doing anything specific while this ritual is going on? Because it'll take 11 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I mean, just because the prayer of healing is going to take 10 minutes anyway.
Oh, that's fair. You're just doing it simultaneously. Okay. Let me double check one thing. Oh, I gotta reset this. That's what they do to you.
Actually, wait. I am not casting it because you can't cast spells while you're resting.
That is true.
So it would literally just extend our rest by an extra 10 minutes. And even that much,
Okay.
I'm not comfortable with.
I don't think it would matter. You're not technically resting.
Gain the
that's a good
benefits.
point.
Yeah, you gain the benefits of a short rest. Yeah, it's not an
then
actual
in
short
that
rest.
case, never mind. I am doing it.
Yeah.
You're magically gaining the benefits of a short rest, but it doesn't. You just have to be near me within 30 feet. That's it.
That's cool.
I'll
Yeah.
spend some. Brandon will spend some time recovering half of the arrows that he used in the fight.
Okay.
Nice.
So
I will just add for whatever cool factor. Samuel, like for the prayer of healing, he like kind of kneels, and then he's just whispering like you've heard him do, like saying a prayer in Celestial, and you see like all the runes that are on his like quarterstaff pole like start lighting up from the bottom up slowly over that 10-minute time with like a celestial glowing light. And then you also just see like within 30, like in a 30-foot like bubble around Samuel, like slowly, like little motes of like celestial light, kind of like you saw when he did his dread aspect and he had like the ghost of like a reaper thing going on and it had like little motes of like celestial light in it. But like in this, there's just like this little cloud of kind of celestial light orbs like floating around that, and then everybody heals.
As you complete that that ritual, you all are afforded the healing. You all feel rejuvenated in a short manner of time. And Kubulo, as you complete your spell, you would find that this is not necessarily a named magic item. You definitely get the read of divine magic coming off of this large tome, and you would also learn that it is not necessarily that it has like charges like other magic items. You get the sense that this was a momentary blessing afforded to you due to the circumstances in which this fight took place. And there's some kind of connection that was forged between Alkosh, Akatosh, whoever. And this book was essentially like a conduit through which that magic was being funneled. So not magical on its own, but definitely utilized as a receptacle for divine magic.
Oh. Certainly something. I think Kulo's probably going to be silent for a couple minutes after finishing casting the spell and is just kind of like looking at the scripture book.
Can I head over to one of the smaller spiders that we killed?
Mm-hmm.
And just like inspect it, see what the difference are from a regular spider compared to this.
Okay, yeah. Make an investigation check for me. As you can see, it's like the legs are curled up. This small little package. 6. I mean, the biggest thing you notice is that compared to the other large spiders that were kind of swarming you earlier, the body of this spider, like the abdomen, is much more compact, much smaller, and it's got these like thick little short hairs all across it that still kind of move with this strange kind of I don't know, this otherworldly kind of motion to it, even though you're pretty sure this thing is dead. And you can see that its legs, though, where its body is small, the legs are like twice as long and extremely thin, and just kind of curled up over its body currently, and it's kind of smoldering with like this dark energy. It's considered medium size, so like, but I guess compared to you, its body is maybe like 2 feet in diameter, and then the legs are like each probably a good 3 feet long, 3.5 feet, like yeah, almost twice as long as its body.
Is the like shadowy thing like emanating from its legs only, or the
From its body? Yeah,
entire body. This is gonna be weird. But I want to take this back to Jericho. No. Since it's so big, or sort of big, I'll go ahead and like grab my dagger and like cut some of its legs so I can wrap it in a blanket and take it back to Paris.
Okay, so you just want to cut the legs off.
Well, yeah, it's big, so.
Okay. Although, what's Well, how big is the opening of the bag of holding? Is it 2 feet? 2 by 4 or something?
Oh, I would even ask Landon if he would let me do that.
Oh, you don't ask?
I don't want to ask him.
Oh, okay.
I'll just carry it with me.
Okay. So you just cutting the legs, or are you taking the whole thing?
What?
You would know of the existence of the bag of holding.
I'll take the whole thing.
Okay, you take the whole thing. So you the corpse of the spider, still kind of like keeping a wide berth, just in case.
Can you wrap it in the blanket I have?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I'll wrap it in the blanket I have, and then I'm gonna head over to Blandon.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at him. Hey Blandon. Do you mind carrying this spider for a couple days?
What? A little bit of shaking.
And then she'll like step like forward towards you and be like, so we can take it back to Perico and have them look into this. I can carry the bag.
Oh, you meant bag. I thought you meant that I would hold it like on the head. Sure, if it's in the bag, then I don't. Sure.
Okay. Thanks. I guess I'm just gonna open the bag and chuck it in there.
Okay.
And
I'm muted.
You can squeeze it in there. Yeah.
Was this the bigger spider, the really big one, or one of those smaller ones?
The smaller black ones, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just small enough to fit in there.
Yeah.
And those are those were also like, I mean, they were one of the main ones that were like smoking purple, right?
Yeah, with that kind of dark energy coming up.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will say, Kuvula, you would have noticed since you were the closest to them, the egg sacs themselves had that coming off of them as well. Like they were suffused with this energy, with this, from what you would assume negative energy of some sort.
Would I'm probably not paying enough attention to this. No, I will. I think I'll look up and around. Shadows. They moved to shadows, didn't they? These spiders? That's what it seemed like to me, as though they were... Would I know enough about their teleport ability to make some inferences here? Like, from what I saw? Like, it looked like they were teleporting through shadows, right?
Yeah, you saw them, like, 1 second they were here, and then the next they were, like, crawling out of another dark space.
Spooky.
Would that be enough of a hint for me to guess where these things might be from? Because I'm assuming they're not from this plane. Given what we've heard about the in-between. Bringing one back with us is a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. That being said, now that we're all a little better rested, that rift over there. Do we want to try and take a look inside, check it out?
You're talking about the big one?
The purple glowing rift.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said the creature.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we should at least check it out. I'm sorry, did Tails, I know it was discussed. Did Tails come in or no?
He's just in
no,
the
he's still just Yeah,
He was
standing in
literally
the
like, I don't want to.
doorway.
Because, I mean, he's literally just like religious historian, right? He doesn't, or like whatever, like a scholar. He doesn't like do anything magically or like.
He's got like basic cleric abilities, but he's not super trained in.
He wouldn't have like some kind of knowledge on this necessarily. Okay.
Yeah, his expertise is very much religious studies and Alkosh specifically.
Okay. Awesome. What a dude. Yeah, I mean, let's check it out. Can we get so we'll get over there, and I guess just to light up like that half of the space, I'll recast light again, and I'll just cast it on like the podium. So like that whole podium just is like just like glowing with light, and it should be lighting up like that whole half of the cavern essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then can I start with just trying? This is probably just a total waste, but whatever. Can I start with just trying a divine sense? So channel divinity.
Yeah. Pop it up.
And it opens awareness to celestial fiends and undead.
Okay.
And it lasts 10 minutes.
Within how far?
60 feet.
Can you pop it
So
in
I get
the
like,
chat real quick?
Yeah.
Just because I'm curious about the exact wording and I don't want to tell you why.
That's fair. It also it does also have a thing about like
I think it's
okay.
Has to be
it has a thing
sight.
about like it just has awareness.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
No, it doesn't have to be. It's not line of sight at all. But also has a presence of any place that's been consecrated or desecrated. So if it has anything to do with that as well. I'll probably get half a sense off of Nico and Maggie.
So yeah, absolutely celestial.
And then Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight, of course, and then also Mushi's not out though. Or is he still up with Tails?
He's with Tails.
Okay, so Mushi's still on the shoulder, but that's beyond 60 feet, so never mind on that. Okay. I mean, I will say, I think the definition of desecration. There's definitely been a desecration here in this temple for sure. But beyond that, it's interesting that it doesn't say. Interesting. How would that work? No, I would say no. So yeah, other than those, I would say at this moment, it does last for 10 minutes, so you can keep it going. But as soon as like right after casting it, you don't sense anything other than what you're expecting.
Okay.
And let me ask, how close are you getting to this cleft in the wall?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
I would be joining over there, and I think I see you tapping into something.
Samuel, make a perception check for me.
Sure. Yeah, you would see Samuel's like eyes kind of have a light, like a very somewhat dim, like celestial glow haze over them.
Mm.
Perception. 17?
17, not bad. There's a weird vibration that you feel. And it seems to be, at first you're like, oh God, is like gravity about to shift or something? But you notice that it's localized around your waist.
Oh.
Like the belt is ever so slightly reverberating.
Yep. Is it just a general like vibration, or is it like pulling towards the?
There's no pulling that you sense right now. It just kind of feels like it's humming,
Okay.
like if it got hit by a sympathetic frequency.
What do we know specifically about it? Nothing really, right?
Is everyone else kind of gathered around this wall as well, or are people hanging back?
I'm hanging back.
Hanging back. Whereabouts?
I'll
Like,
probably be
all
like
the tails, or
no. I'll probably be like 20 feet away from whoever's in front of us.
okay, so you're kind of still down in the water, or maybe on
Yeah.
that platform of rubble.
Probably.
I would be.
I'll be up
any-
there.
Yeah, I'd be up there with him.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, Maggie, you said you're going to be with Gaia, or
No, I'm up there with
up there? Okay,
Daniel. Or
okay. Same with you, Blandon.
Yeah, a little bit behind Kuvo, but in that area.
Okay, and would you all want Nico to join you?
No, the boy's having stomach problems. Let him be.
Okay, so Gaia, you're hanging out with Nico, taking care of
Stomach
diarrhea,
boy.
diarrhea boy.
I love it. So, like the campaign with Annie and like everybody, and whatever Daniel's character was with the night elf, and he would just like constantly be sleeping. I like
Yep.
that in this campaign, Daniel just constantly has stomach problems to the point where he's now diarrhea boy. Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna look at the party. I will admit I think I mentioned before I saw the final spider that was killed. I blasted it through that rift, and it seemed like, I mean, it seemed like I felt I got rather close to that, within 5 feet, and I felt gravity sort of feel wrong. I think that might... that's why I'm thinking it's a rift to another world. I could cast Augury to see if it would be safe for us to peek inside, but if you all want to leave here, I think that might be a good idea. Condemn this temple to more capable groups of people. I think just us 6, 7, 8. I think this may be a good point for us to turn back.
While you're all standing here, everyone except for Samuel, can you give me a perception check here? So that would be what, Blandon, Maggie, and Kula.
Perception.
Yeah, perception.
11.
Okay. I'll say, I mean, you all are looking at this crack in the wall, like 3 to 4 feet wide, like jagged piece of damage, with other kind of thin cracks spidering around it, pun intended. But as you kind of look at it, it's just like this slow shifting energy, almost like you're looking at the surface of a large body of water from above. There's just like this innate motion and energy to it, but very slow. But beyond that, you don't really perceive anything useful other than that steady vibration that you feel, Samuel. And I'll say, if at one point you kind of take a half step closer, you can feel like it kind of react.
That's fair. Yeah, I would be like testing it out. Like, what's being like attuned to the item? Can I try to like focus on that attunement?
Sure. Make a...
Reach out, because I know like I did have some being like speak to me through it, right?
Indeed you did. I'll say make an insight or arcana check.
Insight.
Insight 17.
Another 17.
So I'll say you. What do you do as you try and focus on it? Do anything physically? Do you close your eyes? What do you do?
Yeah. I'm wearing plate armor. Would the belt still be like exterior of that? I don't even know.
It would be. It
What
would
kind
be
of belt
the
is
plate
it?
armor goes around it, right?
Yeah.
The belt would be still attached to like your chain or whatever underneath.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe like I have my hand on a quarterstaff, maybe like just placing a hand like on my side and
Okay.
closing
Yeah.
my eyes.
Place a hand on your side and close your eyes. And as you do so, I'll say you feel like a mental ping kind of go off. And you feel as you focus on it. Oh, look at that.
Hello?
And suddenly Nico's stomach problems went away.
Sorry, that was a nasty poop. Everybody,
I love that this is canon.
It's all sewage water anyway.
Nico, your eyes have kind of been like watering from the pain of your stomach issues, and you just kind of look up and you recall you're sitting next to Gaia, who's just kind of like hanging out with you as everyone else is inspecting the cleft in the wall up on that platform.
oh, hey, Gaia.
Also, you should have gained the benefit of a short rest.
Yes.
And got
cool.
10 hit points and then using a hit die.
Let me open up roll 20 and then we can say all that again.
I will say I already gave Nico the 10 hit points, so he's good on that. But
Okay.
if you want to use another hit die, you can. Let me ask you this, Daniel, real quick. Do you have another place where you're keeping track of your hit dice, or were you just doing it on your character sheet?
I think I'll be totally honest. I don't think I was keeping track of it.
Okay. Because on your character sheet it said 0 out of 0, which is wrong.
Yeah.
So I went ahead. Just to keep it fair, I put the right amount of hit dice you should have. You should have 5 of a D8 because you're an artificer, and then I just gave you half of your hit dice back. I assumed you assumed complete empty, and then you took a short rest, or sorry, you took a long rest, which would bring you up to half. So you had 2. Samuel used 1 of your hit dice to heal you, so you have 1 left currently.
Okay, cool. Sounds
and
good.
That should reflect on your character sheet.
Okay, sweet. I'm seeing that now.
And if anyone else doesn't have that set up, maybe we could take a second to do that.
Oh, there's the hit dice. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, I don't think I had set that up before, so I just had no clue.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to set it up automatically, but maybe it didn't work.
Yeah, weird.
So you can still, technically, like while we did that rest, you can use your last one if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it. That'll be all right.
But as Samuel, as you're focusing on this belt, this vibration, you feel like that ping go off, and you feel this almost like you're reaching out towards something, and something reaches back towards you. Say that voice that you've only heard a handful of times kind of comes through, and just goes, "You called."
Is it just in my head, or do I hear it through my ears?
It's in your head, but it sounds like, once again, like there's someone right next to you. You can hear it very clearly.
Can I try speaking just in my head and not out loud?
Sure.
I don't remember if I ever even responded last time, but just in my head, I'll say, what is it that you want?
I simply want to have a conversation.
Who are you?
That depends on who you are. But mortals might call me a fiend. How shall I refer to you?
You can call me Samuel.
Very good, Samuel.
Where are you?
If I'm being honest, very close and very far.
Are you within this belt?
For your purposes, yes.
Do you require something of me?
And there's a prolonged laugh that lasts for a good 5 to 6 seconds. It gets a little uncomfortable before the voice returns and just goes, Yes, of course. You're a clever one. You got me. I do want a little bit more than conversation. Can I be honest with you?
Always.
Do you ever feel lonely, disconnected from the world?
That really hits. I don't see how you've opened up with honesty to me necessarily, but I'll be honest. Yes.
And maybe that there's something that would make you feel better if you could just get it.
That is very much what I want.
You see, for me, that's a friend.
Are you
What about-
offering friendship?
Indeed, I am. Is there something you also desire? Friend.
Can I just send him like a mental image of what I used to be?
As you do so, it's a weird sensation. Like you try and formulate the clearest image, which is rather easy for you, and try and push it towards whatever this source, this entity is, this voice. And you just, there's a moment of silence before they go. Redemption.
Indeed. I believe you and I would be enemies in a different time.
Perhaps. And yet, perhaps not. May I ask, what urged you to reach out to me? You've been resistant up till now.
Can you see what I see?
My vision is limited.
there's currently some sort of purple rift in a wall in front of me. It seems to be somehow connected to you in this belt.
What color is this rift?
The purple haze.
Most curious indeed. Are you interested in seeing what's on the other side?
If it leads to what my party's after, or possibly our connection.
Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Are you on the other side?
Silence.
Well, I'm getting some kind of sense from this belt that we got from that flying monster.
Out of curiosity, how long?
I was gonna say, how long has this been?
That was in real time. That whole conversation was in real time.
So I think, I guess,
At some point, I think Maggie would have looked over at Kuvalo and been like, "Is he good?"
I think
So he's literally like standing there in front of it, and he like holds his side and clenches his eyes shut and kind of probably bends down just a little bit. So it kind of looks like he's having stomach problems too,
I
honestly.
was about to say,
He's gonna start shitting himself too.
Cool would say,
Those damn spiders.
need some Tums, Mr. Samuel?
It takes too long to take these freaking plate armor off. I'm just gonna shit my pants.
Maybe if you didn't have so much salt in your diet, it wouldn't be so hard for you to go to the bathroom.
That's true.
Probably more figs.
I think Cool would have just been standing there awkwardly with the rest of the party, waiting to see if Samuel's okay. And then you just snap back in and say the bell was talking to you.
Oh,
Some
well.
sort of connection. I don't. Has anybody done anything? Like, is there a rock around, like on the ground, just a loose stone?
Yeah, there's rubble all over the place.
Have we done like? Maybe everybody back up a little bit and just like toss a stone into the.
Yeah, I'll literally say, like, as you voice that, literally a piece of the ceiling from above just like clatters to the ground next to you.
Is there a stone in it? Oh, look! How convenient.
But yeah, you want to toss it through or toss it at it?
Sure.
Okay. Are you trying to like really chuck it, or are you just kind of like lightly toss it?
Just like lob it through, like as if you're
Okay.
just kind of trying to throw it in the distance.
Gotcha. You throw it. Make a perception check for me. I'll say anyone in that vicinity can. So the four of you.
I'm gonna have Ober on watch, seeing the wind up. His eyes are better.
Ian.
Woo! Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Let's go.
Okay. So
I hate the nat 20s green anymore.
yeah, I mean, it's technically because skill checks aren't actually crits, but yeah. So yeah, if you notice you get a nat 20, we're gonna honor it because I like that house rule. So, excuse me. So nat 20 on that. Samuel, you chuck the stone, and it does indeed disappears into whatever this energy is. You don't see anything. You just see that the stone goes through. But the rest of you, well, I will say, I mean, you would all see it kind of ripple out, much like water, at that point where the stone goes through. Maggie, you can see a little bit more detail than that as the energy kind of pulls apart just a little bit around where the stone is. And you catch like a flash of something occurring on the point of impact, but you're not quite sure what it was. And then Oberon, I'll say, with a nat 20. Although technically you're looking through his eyes, right? Cool.
Yes.
So with your understanding through Oberon's owl eyes, I will say at the point of impact, because you're not throwing the stone, you can take all of your energy and focus on exactly what's going on here. And you can see as the stone impacts, it seems to almost, its momentum like slows down for just a split second. It's such a tiny detail to pick up on. But you watch as there's a flash of energy and the stone takes on the same coloration of this energy, whatever it is, for a moment before flashing back to its, you assume its coloration as it passes through. And as that kind of ripple of energy occurs, you can see the thickness of that layer that is obscuring whatever may be on the other side thins for just a moment once more. And you're able to perceive something on the other side. I will say as that energy thins out for a moment, you can just barely see the vague shape of what looks like the interior of another structure. You can see like what looks like a table maybe and a series of what look like chairs. Just for a moment, like the shadow of these objects, but they look familiar to you in that moment. And then it's gone as it just kind of comes back. A lot of information in a short amount of time, but with a nat 20, that's what you get.
Well, I think there's a room on the other side of this. I just saw some tables. A table, I think, and some chairs. It looked like there was another building on through this rift.
So it's probably a portal of some kind.
Yes, thinking out loud, there are spells that could be responsible for doing this. There are planes where other creatures build buildings. Did I see the stone like fly through? Like it went through and kept its momentum through to the other side. It's just for a brief moment, like right before passing through, it flashes purple essentially, goes through and like parts this haze of whatever energy is around the portal, and it turns back to its normal like stone coloration, and then it just.
And you watched it, yeah, and you watched it kind of bounce and kind of clatter to a rest near those objects. You didn't hear it though, but you saw it. As soon as it went through, there was no sound.
Now that I saw that there's a room on the other side, I really want to take a peek inside. So, with that being said...
Gaia. All of a sudden, Vitruvius appears next to you and Nico, standing on the rubble in the middle of the room.
About time.
Perfect timing as always, right after the battle is over.
Seems he's rubbing the sleep from his eyes currently. I think he's muted or something.
This is becoming.
He came back and his voice doesn't work.
Oh, gosh. He's just mute.
He's like, Guy, find the unmute button on the ring.
Oh, no.
These buttons are too damn small.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, my laptop. Why is this like this? What is Blaze doing? Okay.
Welcome back home.
Oh, thanks. My laptop decided that it was going to stop using the internet in the middle of a Windows update a couple days ago, and now it
Ooh.
won't connect to internet.
Dude, I've got a similar issue. We need to talk.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's tough.
So I had to steal Blaze's monitor, which used to be my monitor, so that I could plug in my old computer.
Huh. Okay, yeah.
So
mine just does it intermittently. So like it'll just disconnect randomly, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm because it's in the middle of a software update, but it won't connect to the internet. So like I can't finish the software update, but I'm afraid that the software update is needed for it. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's rough, buddy.
Anyway,
but glad you're here.
Hello.
Yes. As Vitruvius, you emerge from the ring and see Nico and Gaia on a large pile of rubble in the middle of a flooded, gigantic chamber that looks like a grand hall. Somewhat familiar to you, actually, as far as like general construction. You've been in places like this before, but you can see the two of them are there on that pile of rubble, and the rest of the party seems to be gathered around some kind of large crack in the wall that is glowing with purple energy. You're not sure what the hell's going on. But Kubalo and Samuel, were you all discussing anything?
I mean, it's good to see you back with us, Vitruvius. Say, would you happen to know anything about what it is we're looking at?
Look at this purple glow.
I'll take my half spectacles out and
make an Arcana check for me.
I would love to, if I could ever get to roll 20.
Oh, okay. I can roll for you if you want, or if you have real dice around, you can roll those. We can add your modifiers. Ooh. Just for fun. I'm trusting you, though.
Natural 20.
Right.
Natural 20.
I rolled 3 nat 20s in a row, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Chances. Wow.
All of this stuff.
Should have bought a lottery ticket.
Right. Glass dice. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm breaking out the obsidians here. Ooh. That's a 5 for a total of history. That's intelligence, maybe a 7.
So yeah, your Arcana's 4 actually, so plus 4, so it'll be 9.
Oh, excellent. 9.
You're not sure. It's been man, you've been in that ring for a long time. Everything's real muddy and foggy. You're not sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Well, that makes...
It looks purple and slightly dangerous.
Do we think these spiders came out of this thing? Or that somebody from our world placed this portal here, if we think it's a portal?
I'm not entirely sure of anything anymore. My assumption before was that the spiders came into this world from this rift, but now I'm really not sure. Because that is a very ordered, a table and chairs, right? With the spiders, unless there's... I've read stories of mad wizards being very much fans of boards of spiders and such, so perhaps it's one of those types on the other side, but...
Just sending his pets over?
Yes. Or minions, thralls,
I see.
And I'll definitely say great mutation everywhere across this wall. Like
you mentioned before, this is like the most... Outside of like the in-between wasteland, this is like the most of this that we've seen.
For sure.
The question is, do we... I get the chance to cast one quick ritual, so either I can use it to take a minute here, ask Augury, my spell, if we'll be ambushed as soon as we try to move through this rift. Or we can
Well, I think
wait
the
till...
question is, can we get back? Right?
Oh,
That's what I'm scared of.
that's
Yeah, that's a better question.
that is a better question. Well, that's a tricky question to ask, because if it's we can technically get back, but something stops us from doing so, then that is a that's a tricky question to ask.
Is it just one question with this spell you have?
Well, it's one guaranteed answer. If I cast it every successive time, there's a quarter of a chance that it will fail.
I see.
Cumulatively. So the next question, a quarter. One after that, a half.
In the pursuit of being true to the simulation here, y'all are definitely like yelling across like 20 feet from Nico
right.
being down on the rubble. But if you'd like to roll up there, you can.
I will slowly make my way over there, yes.
Okay.
Because I want to look at this thing. Now that my tummy ache is over.
I'm gonna turn. Tails is still here, right?
You turn over. Tails seems to be in the doorway still. Or is it Tails? Just kidding.
Huh? Nani?
Nani the fuck?
Before that is awesome.
Gaia, are you staying put as Nico begins to roll up towards the...
I'm gonna call for Tails to come and stand by me.
Okay, and call her to him. He just goes, but Kumuro told me that it's not quite safe yet.
It's not safe out there either.
Yes, but there's also a big stone door and a nice narrow staircase.
I won't be able to reach you if the spider teleports to you.
I mean, you're pretty fast, right? You're a monk and all, you know.
I'm not too fast. How far is he?
From where you're at, probably a good like 40 feet or so. Shoot, I might be exactly right on that. That's kind of crazy.
You spent way too much time on
No.
nap.
60 feet.
I can't reach him. I can't reach you.
I mean, if you walk over, I mean, you could reach.
And I'll have Mushi like nibble on him so he can start moving forward.
Okay.
Like give him a little bite.
Gotcha. Mushi kind of bites and goes, "Oh, I thought we were friends." And Mushi just kind of like does that. The signature move just kind of crosses his arms and looks at him. Make a persuasion check with advantage. He just kind of like, you see him looking around the room, just goes, "It is gorgeous architecture, but my, is it massive, and there's all kinds of places that spiders could hide, and I'm just not totally sure it'd be a good idea."
I'll leave it. But I'm staying where I'm at. I'm not moving forward.
Okay. Yeah, try as you might, it seems that Tails has reached his limit. And you're not sure what he saw from that hallway, so.
Okay, well, I mean, if standing here, we're not being attacked, I guess I'll... Until I think we need to get out of here quickly, I will just do this the slow way. How about that? If you all don't mind waiting 11 minutes. I'll cast Augury, ask, will we leave from this rift in 30 minutes? That way, if we go in with the plan to leave before the 30 minutes are up, then that tells us if we...
I see what you mean.
Not whether we can, but whether we will.
Whether we will. Okay. Because that's the plan.
Yes.
Go in for a quick look and
Pop right back out.
I also have my rope of climbing, which I can just kind of affix magically. And so
Is that going to survive a portal though?
We could try.
Would I know at all if a portal would like cut the rope off in half?
I think I think, given your expertise, probably not. You have no.
I was
clue.
gonna say, it's a long shot. But
The magical rifts, yes.
Maggie's a baby sorcerer. She doesn't know anything. She knows that she can do things. She doesn't know how it works.
It's true. Yeah. It's the definition of I don't know. I just did it.
Yeah, it's being an artificer.
Kulo asked me one time. She was like, you know how you do that?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I just think about it and it happens."
So, somebody remind me, whatever happened with that giant spider
Oh,
We
it's over
killed
there.
it.
in the wall?
We killed it.
Oh,
Oh, that one was tiny. Look
Tiny.
over there.
Oh,
And there's
no.
like a spider that's like Aragog size.
Like 3 times.
It's, yeah,
the
it's
size,
huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. Just like curled up in the corner next to the. Ooh, you wouldn't have seen it, but what you assume is the entrance to that staircase that you and Samuel came down. It's a giant spider corpse just curled up there
nice.
next to it.
Oh, actually, no, yeah, you did see that one through the wall when we were going down the stairs. Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. Yeah, that's him over there.
Well, I'm glad that you all made it through alive. Mostly, it seems.
There might still be invisible spider somewhere. It was kind of going in and out, and then it just went out for a while.
One of the teleporting ones, but it could shoot lobs of poison as well.
We're pretty sure that one was like the brood mother, and then
The
over
big one?
there is Papa spider number
Spidey.
1.
Okay.
I would say, thanks to Kubulo's expertise, you would know that most likely the larger one was the female.
Yeah, I think, assuming everyone's okay with it, I'm not even gonna kneel. I'm just gonna stand there and draw my usual clockwork, roll the bones in my hand, and let the clock face. It says I can reach out to. I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity. Given what just happened, I think Kubla will make a choice she never would have before in her life. She's going to cast Augury, attempting to reach out to Alkosh.
Interesting. Okay.
Given where we are and what just happened, after having read from that scripture book and gotten indication from the Identify, she's going to ask Alkosh, if we go in this rift, will we return before the next 30 minutes?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
To see how potent your reaching out is. 13.
It's a natural 3 for a 13.
Ooh.
Okay.
Solo.
I will say you watch as this clock that you construct out of these divining bones. You watch as the hands stretch outward from each other and land directly opposing each other, with the reading being weal and woe.
Well, that's... Weal and woe. Good and bad. I think that means...
Can we just stick a crowbar in it?
Sticking a crowbar in it may... I think if... I asked the question, if more than one of us moves through this portal, not everyone is going to return.
Oh.
I think if one of us moves through this portal, that is almost certain that that person will not return. I think it is probably wise that we not go through this portal.
Now, look, I don't mean to be rude, but is Oberon considered a person?
Is that really what's important right now?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Like, that is not what's important. Let me
No?
let me tell you. That's
Okay,
not.
all right. Okay, all right.
I
Well,
hate-
I'm just thinking we could send them through, and then
said,
You know what?
What? Come on,
I don't
come
understand.
on.
Are your tummy issues getting to you? Like,
No, what are you talking about?
you were over there on the floor for like an hour.
An hour? Damn.
It was
I
an
guess it
hour.
is a
15
short
minutes.
rest, yeah.
It wasn't an hour. Still.
You know what? In a rare, not rare, because I think I did this once before, but I'll say I think I slightly misinterpreted your question. It would be wheel. It would be wheel
It would be wheel.
because of that addendum there in the spell.
Which addendum? Oh, jeez.
You
Does
decide.
it? Oh god, it doesn't account for circumstances such as other spells. If we move, okay, okay. I read the. I forgot how to read a clock. I'm sorry, everyone.
Jesus.
Okay. Wheel.
We're devolving here, guys.
If we go through this
We
portal,
geeked.
we will return, and we will return within 30 minutes.
Oh, well, there we go.
Which means, now I didn't ask whether we would be ambushed. It just means that it will be possible for us to return through this portal. Do we want to risk the chance of ambush? Should we have someone peek? I'll inform you. I don't believe a familiar connection will persist across planes.
Oh,
So,
I see. Do we know this is a different plane?
even if it weren't, which it appears to be, even if it were just a like demi-plane or something like that, something created by a spell, I believe that would still sever a familiar connection.
Okay. I could set up my rope of climbing so that it's really easy to climb back through in case, just to have a connection.
This is a... Is one of you... Blandon, do you still have... Do you happen to have a pickaxe or something to break through this wall?
Let me check. 1 sec.
I can make a shovel for you if you want.
I don't have a pickaxe.
I'll
But
be
I
right
do
back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back.
I do have a hammer though.
What are you thinking?
What if this... I've been assuming this is a... I mean, we haven't checked to see if there's anything behind this wall. Maybe...
Quick, while he's gone, steal all the magic items.
I don't know. It's just the question is, like, do we go in or do we get out of here, right?
Well, we can at least take a peek, try and learn some stuff, and then maybe that could be useful information for the Perico Enterprise. I don't know.
Even peeking through. I mean, I blasted a spider's corpse through this rift. Samuel just threw a stone into that room.
And you did get confirmation that we'll make it back.
Yes, we will be able to return through this rift. So, if one of us does go try to peek in, then they should be able to return, assuming nothing bad happens to them.
Okay. I am back. What did I miss?
We're just considering going in or not.
Well, Blandon found a wand of magic missiles, and I think Maggie found a bracelet of fireball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, curious.
Ninth level free cast.
Yeah, that's really interesting because those pieces of rubble are getting much bigger, much quicker.
Oh god!
Okay. Okay, if we do have one of us go in, I can cast invisibility on them.
It's a great idea.
And that's kind of it. And none of us are particularly stealthy.
I feel like Gaia's pretty light on her feet.
He's just kicking rocks back there.
I
Not want to go, by the way.
I don't know if it would be... I mean... I think whoever goes in will have to volunteer to go in, because this is... very risky. In fact, I wish I had this invisibility scroll finished. I could also cast Fly. I can cast it twice. Well, only on one person at a time. I wonder if it would be better to cast Fly, just for the quickest possible escape for whoever goes through.
I could switch my if we wait a little bit longer, I could tinker with my armor and switch to the infiltrator archetype, which would make me a little sneakier and a little faster.
Faster, sneakier.
And we have the rope and invisibility.
I mean, we're not really holding anything back, right? But even if I had more spells, I couldn't do anything more.
Okay, what is this? This is a portal that we've stumbled upon?
Yeah.
Essentially,
Is that what I'm getting? Okay.
it's like a magic crack in the wall.
It's glowing purple. We've seen a lot of the spiders that we fought were like emanating shadow, teleporting through shadows.
Yeah.
Gaia like noticed that they were like still emitting with shadow. Like it
So-
seems
And so you discerned that like somebody should be fine if they walk through it?
Augury just confirmed the portal, like if somebody goes through the portal, they will be able to make it back through from the other side. We don't know if they'll be safe enough to do so, but it should be possible to come back through.
What's the worst that could happen? And Vitruvius will walk through the
Oh
portal.
god, I'm casting invisibility on him if I see he's about to step through.
Okay.
I mean, listen,
Will there be
can you
issues
just
with the ring?
pop back into the ring? Like, out of everyone to go, this is kind of the best option.
If you're just immediately going for it, I'm standing right next to the rift and I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder and you'll become invisible.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'll affix my rope of climbing and attempt to send it through in a straight line for 30 feet or so.
Do we,
Okay.
we need it.
So he has a good backup option.
Do we
Let's
need-
resolve this first. What were you saying?
Does someone need to follow Mr. Vitruvius?
I think we give him a minute.
I think no.
So
Clarify. The course of events is Vitruvius pops out of the spider. Oh my goodness. What is this thing? What happened to the spider? Oh, someone should be fine if they walk through. Cool.
yeah, it just goes through. I will say, Vitruvius, as you, what goes in first? Are you going like pushing a hand through first? Or are you just going head on? Like, what are you doing?
I'll kind of like swim through it.
Okay, so hand, probably fingertip first. You're flying, so you're kind of you're in a supine position going through. You feel as your hand, your fingertip begins to go through, and part of the rest of your fingers goes through, and you feel something similar to when you are sucked into the ring. You feel your essence being scattered for a moment of that portion of your body. And make a perception check for me in this split second. 14.
14.
I'll say in this moment you don't quite have the wherewithal to notice exactly what's happening, but you feel that kind of similar sensation. And as you attempt to push through, you feel like your hand, despite the fact you can still see it reaching through this energy, it feels like your hand is a million times further away from you than it actually is. And as soon as that occurs, your hand gets pulled back. Like pushed back forcibly.
Push back. Okay.
And you can see, Gaia, you pick up on this. There is a tiny, like minuscule thread of energy leading from the ring to your body currently. Almost like a tether.
Heather. Holding me in place.
I wonder if anyone else would get sucked in.
And Vitruvius is invisible.
I wonder if he made it through.
Oh, no.
Does Maggie have I don't know why. I imagine Maggie having pigtails or something.
What?
Is that not the case?
Not at all.
But yeah, to clarify, all of you see Vitruvius go rushing towards it, and he goes invisible. And he's gone.
Wow.
Vitruvius, you're the only one that's aware that you got pulled back, and Gaia, you can see like just a tiny little line of energy moving towards the portal, essentially.
So he
Got
didn't
pulled
go
back,
in.
like out.
Wait, what'd you say?
He got pulled out like out of the portal.
You're not sure. He's invisible.
That means that all of my equipment
was
is
my
also
question.
invisible, right?
Yeah.
Bagpipes. As soon as I realize, well, whatever, I'm gonna pull the bagpipes out. I need everybody to roll initiative.
You don't have
Fighting
that
the
power.
bagpipes.
Yeah, no. Okay, you all invisibly hear bagpipes begin to cry out in this extremely echoey chamber. It is loud as hell. Loud as
Oh,
the
he's
hell.
fine.
Is that
Are
the
you still
essence
here?
of Vitruvius?
It seems as if I am unable to travel the planes without my I don't know how to call it. I'm tethered to the ring, it and I cannot leave the plane without the ring.
Oh.
Oh, so you have
It
to go
would be very
together.
interesting if Gaia went first. I don't know if I would be like pulled. I'm invisible. Can how do I
How do I turn this off?
Samuel's looking right at you.
Oh yeah, I would be able to see you as well.
In Landon.
y'all have true sight or something?
We're both
We have
staring
blind
straight at
sight.
you. Yeah.
I'll release invisibility.
Nico has the rope, right?
What'd you
Oh
say?
yeah,
Nico, you have the rope.
I do. It's magical.
Ah,
It'll help you.
Okay.
Did
Guys, I
you?
should just be jumping through this portal, and I know that I'm saying that as someone who has gotten herself into a lot of sticky situations in the last 12 hours. For
Literally.
doing...
Spider
Shut up.
webs.
You weren't even here, Vitruvius. In the last like 12 hours. So just if I'm saying it, maybe we should really think about it. Hear me when I say we should probably not just jump through this portal. Just a thought.
But Augury said we'll be fine.
Maybe I missed it. Did Vitruvius cast invisibility, or did the thing make him invisible?
I
No.
cast
Yeah,
invisibility,
Kuvo cast.
Kuvo
Attack-
cast invisibility.
cast-
Oh,
and I've now dismissed
As
it
it was-
because
Oh,
he
okay.
can't.
Oh my gosh.
He can't go. Yeah, because it's pointless if.
so confused.
So, are we going through the portal or no?
I just think we should figure out how to do it so we know that nothing's gonna happen.
Well,
But that's just my thought.
if whoever goes through invisibly,
How big is it?
that is a good question. How big is the
How big is...
rift?
The
The
rift.
So,
space, the crevice.
yeah, the opening currently is... The fissure is probably about 6 feet tall, but it gets really narrow up to the top. It's about 3 to 4 feet wide. It varies as the kind of shape of it varies.
Could we all walk through together?
In single file, yes. Yeah, it's not wide enough for you all to like walk through like in a line, but like skip through together, you know.
Yeah.
But Nico, you said you were grabbing your rope of climbing. Did you want to try and send it through? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
I'd love to. Yeah, let's see what happens. And yeah,
Okay.
I'll speak the magic words and instruct it to send itself out about 30 feet or so.
Okay.
How long, Mason, is the belt harness that we have from Paracoat Enterprise?
It's only about 5 feet, like the actual line of cord, because it's just designed to hold you in place, right?
Got it. Okay.
But not to say you couldn't attach a rope to it and make it longer, but yeah. Okay, so Nico, you send the rope out, and do you need to specify a target that needs to attach to?
Let me double check. That's a good question.
Or does it just go?
Move toward a destination you choose up to the rope's length away from you.
That's fine. Okay. So you send the rope out, and as you do so, you watch as it goes into that energy, and keeps pulling out.
Okay.
And keeps pulling out, and you have to like grab it to keep it from going.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Yeah, and it's still pulling. It just never stopped pulling.
I grab onto Nico. So that he doesn't
oh God, please help me! I'm gonna roll in.
I'll say no check required. It's not a super strong pull, but it was like almost like if you dropped the rope off the edge of a cliff and the cliff had no end. It just kept going. You know?
Okay.
So you're able to pull it back. But interestingly enough, you did not see the rope actually break through to the other side. It was just like disappearing into that energy.
But no clarity came. No, we can't see through it.
No,
during any
you
of
didn't
that.
see. Yeah.
Weird.
So,
well, who's going in first?
See, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Maggie, that it's... But I really want to see what's on the other side of this.
I do too. I'm just trying to learn from my mistakes. But y'all go first if you want to.
If y'all aren't willing to send in, like, have we thought about, I don't want to sacrifice anyone's animals, but have we thought about Oberon or Mushi?
That's what I said earlier, and I got laughed
at. The familiars we won't be able to
I'll send in more.
Well, that's not why you got laughed at.
If I suppose the one thing we'll be able to tell is if our familiars die. That's the only thing that we'd be able to sense.
Sure, I'll do it.
All right.
What is it, Blandon?
Mr. Blandon?
I mean, I can go in if needed.
Let's start with some creatures that we can bring back before we just send you in. But the offer is very much appreciated.
Let's send the only minor in our party.
All right, send in the kid.
No judgment. That's just funny.
Send in the child.
They yearn for the mines. What can we say?
The children. They yearn for the mines.
Oh shoot! Wait. Do you have inspiration? That's hilarious.
I don't, but God. I do now.
Okay.
Oh, I did. I did. Now I have. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can give it to someone else then. You can gift it.
Blandon can take it because he's going into the mines.
All right. Thank you. Oh, the way yeah.
I'll send in more. Yeah.
Don't think of that.
I'll just give like a little. I don't think it'll come through on a mic, but I whistle. I give a whistle.
Okay.
And telepathically, I tell Mort, "Sorry, pal. I don't know what'll happen to you, but go on in."
Just kind of like lets out a puff of air from his nostrils. And just kind of goes, you can, yeah, he's you familiar. You can speak telepathically with him. He just goes, "You got it, boss." And he's gonna step on through.
He's a wolf right now, though, right? Direwolf.
Yeah. Direwolf. Yeah. Yeah. He's always large. He's always a large beast.
Now it will be a bit of a squeeze for him to get through, but he could probably manage it. As he gets up and just kind of like brings the shoulders forward to make his profile smaller, and begins to kind of push through. You can see some of the rubble on the sides just kind of crumbles down a little bit, and eventually you see the head disappear. Half of his body's gone, up to the tail, gone. And you all watch as, while he's moving through, you can see it appears to be like permeable. You can vaguely see, all of you get a chance, because of how long Mort is taking to go through this, the amount of time that is permeable is longer. So you all get a chance to kind of see the vague shapes that Kulo perceived earlier. And you just barely see the form of Mort on the other side before it just kind of reforms to that opaque, just kind of roiling ocean of energy.
Do I still have like a connection to him?
Let me reread the spell just to make sure.
Here we go.
Well, yours is different, right? Can you give me the readout on your?
A little different, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is it a channel divinity or what is it?
Creature type combat. So yeah, it's got to be in the stat block actually. So the stat block just says, it just has as a language. It says telepathy 1 mile works only with you.
Okay.
Kind of it really.
Okay. So I will say, as far as it goes with telepathy, you feel that tether go slack.
Okay.
You no longer have communication with Mort.
Kind of like like try to reach out to him and don't nothing.
Yeah, just nothing. Connection.
Well,
what instructions would you have given Mort before going? I mean, I guess you just kind of said walk through, right?
yeah, I did. That's fair. I didn't think that through.
You wait a couple moments. How long do you wait before doing anything? Give Mort a couple moments, or do you go in?
Yeah, I give him a couple moments and see. Like I'd tell y'all that he can't communicate with him anymore, but maybe he'll come back through if he can. You tell me if what his his just own intelligence of understanding whether he might come back or not on his own. Technically, like it says, like even in the spell, they have like kind of their own ability to.
Yeah, no, he can totally make his own decisions. Yeah. You wait a couple moments and starting to get a little nervous. Before you see a canine snout just kind of push back through, and
oh, there he is.
Squeezes himself back out.
Sorry, is it a long tunnel?
Not long. It's pretty quick. It's just another room over there.
Are you hurt in any way or anything?
No, I'm fine. It's pretty stuffy over there, though.
He said it's fine. It's just another room. Is it a big room?
No, the room's not big. There's some weird stuff, though, out the window.
There's a window. We could go in.
Did he see the candle? Or excuse me, the candle, the rope?
Well, you pulled the rope back, right?
I thought I was still holding on to it.
Oh, you didn't want to fully pull it all the way back?
No, not all the way. No, I meant to leave
Gotcha,
it,
gotcha.
like 30 feet, kind of like going.
You asked him if he saw the rope. He says, I didn't see any rope. Didn't see any rope coming through now.
That's weird.
It is odd. Hmm. Can
So
you
the
go
Feywild.
in?
Sorry. How long was he in there? From his point of view, he said not very long.
Didn't seem like it, no. Just a couple moments.
The Feywild, and this plane, their connection to each other is not exactly sensible in the technical sense of the word. Time distorts. It can tend to distort across planes.
I was wondering if the space is different depending on when you go through. If he went, like, we sent the rope in and then he went in, so perhaps different spaces.
Did he see... Well, we all saw the furniture. That looked like the room that I saw before, I think. But I suppose... I just saw furniture, we don't know that. I'm very strongly tempted to just to just stick my hand through and see what happens.
I'm down.
Should we both go in, Mr. Samuel?
Yeah, yeah. In case so nobody's, left alone in there.
I think if anyone will step through, they should have somebody go through with them. Landon, are you sure you'd be willing to... You have you have things here that... on this plane that you'd like to be getting back to.
I mean, Mort went in and came back. It shouldn't be a problem.
Mm.
I'm not really concerned anymore. He went in. He's not hurt. He's the same.
Perhaps you're right.
I feel like it's about as safe as we're gonna know. We tested it. At this point, it is what it is.
Yes.
I'm taking the light with me, just so you know. As I have it cast on my stuff.
I think I will...
Wait, I thought it was cast on the podium, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is on the podium. I am probably going to bring that with me, though.
Okay.
We'll have light with the sunblade, so...
Okay, I'm willing to step through because I can cast Fireball 2 more times. So if things
sounds
go really
like it
bad,
was a fairly small room. I don't know if there's space for Fireball. I think the idea of the melee fighters, in case there is something, but I mean, Mort, you didn't see anything in there, right? Any creatures moving?
I didn't see anything moving. Any creatures. Although, it was a weird smell.
Like...
Nothing I ever smelled before.
Trash?
I think there might have been the hint of,
Eggs?
like a... old prey.
Rotten?
For sure. Not very tasty.
Like, it smell like old eggs.
Not really. But it was there. Not like in my home, but more like in one of your homes. One of your stone nests. Oh.
I say we go for it.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to hand the big scripture tome. It just now occurred to me that I never gave it to anyone. I'm going to hand it to Maggie.
Yes.
It's heavy. Sorry. And Kubla will hand you the big scripture tome.
As you as you go to pass it over, you hear a voice echoing through the hall. Just goes, what's going on over there?
Oh shoot! He'll leave his ass behind.
Gaia told him to stay with her, and he wouldn't. That's what he gets.
I'll say, Kuvalo, you get the sense this is an immediate reaction to seeing the book again.
We'll be right back.
Excuse me, where are you going?
We don't know.
Should I not be concerned by that sentence?
It's right to be concerned.
Are you taking the book with you wherever you're going?
I just handed it to Maggie, so no.
So the book is staying here.
For now.
Could I not hold on to it as the Alkosh scholar amongst us?
Well, it doesn't say anything, but she shakes her head looking at Maggie.
I guess not.
What did you say?
He just goes, I can hear you rather clearly. I'm sure you can hear me too.
I have terrible hearing.
Oh God, I need some water.
All the voices that are like really rough.
Okay, so I guess this is what's happening. Samuel, Blandon, Kubalo.
Oh, Kuva's coming in as well?
There's no way there's no way she's not going in if somebody's going in.
So she can cast Fireball.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
a small chamber.
I'll probably cast slow.
Rather, yeah, that's probably better,
If
safer.
the big mean DM won't let me cast Fireball without hitting my allies.
Oh, you can cast Fireball, but you might kill somebody.
How long in like game time has it been since I whatever since what's it called? No, Channel Divinity, Divine Sense.
Oh, Android.
It lasts 10 minutes.
You're probably right on the tail end of it.
All right, let's push in.
Okay.
I want to use that in there.
Okay, so who all is going?
Blandon, Samuel, and Kuvalo.
Kubala will, I guess, go behind Samuel. Assuming that Samuel's stepping through first.
So is that the order? Samuel, Kuvalo, and then Blandon is the order?
I'm bringing Dwight.
Okay.
He's going to push through at the exact same time as me.
You're squeezing through together?
Yep, because I don't want to be on the other side of that portal and lose connection to him.
Oh, fair.
Okay. I'll say because of your short stature and his extremely thin profile, you can make it happen.
I mean, not like side by side, but just like, you know, like I'll be like right on them. Like I'll have them like right in front of me, like
Okay.
hand on his shoulder.
All right. Is anyone else doing or saying anything before they walk through? Or
When should we follow if you don't come back? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
How long was it before Mort came back on his own?
it's about 2 minutes.
3 minutes.
Just come back whenever you know it's safe and let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't explore too much. If it's totally safe, somebody will poke back through.
And here, actually, before you step through, take the last of my healing magics, and I'll cast a second level aid to the three of you. So you gain 5 hit points, and your max HP goes up by 5 hit points.
Damn.
For the time being. It lasts
Yeah.
an hour, I think.
Yeah, make sure you mark what your original max was.
Let's see here.
Also, before you go, hopefully you won't die, but hear this story about oh, if I can remember, I'm gonna pull out my book and I'm gonna flip to a random page.
Mhm.
In it, hear this story of bravery and revelry of Sir Winston, the not as bold as his older brother. He once fell into a hole and cried for help for hours without trying to get out himself. Don't be like Sir Winston. Hopefully that helps you on your way, I guess. And you can each take a bardic inspiration.
All three of them, or
Yeah, all three of them.
wow.
Oh.
Dang.
Wait, you can do that? You can do all three at once? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, technically it'd be 3 actions or 3 bonus
Oh,
actions.
okay. You're
Whatever.
gotcha. Cool. Yeah.
So you guys, you get a D, I believe it's a D8. Yeah, you get a D8 on the next failed D20 check for the next hour.
Sweet.
Okay. Is that the final spell cast before this entourage walks through? Going once, going twice.
Yeah, I mean, if we're all going through, no point
Cool.
using invisibility. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah. No.
Just a point of order. Brandon's holding the sunblade and his shield up.
Okay. All right. Samuel and Dwight D. Withers walk through first. Samuel, as you get nearer to the portal, which I will now say what it is as you are walking through. The belt, you notice, still that vibration going the whole time, grows stronger still. And as you walk through, you feel suddenly ice cold as your face and the rest of your body touches this energy. And you feel like a very real chill go through your entire body, as it feels like when you hit your funny bone, but across your entire body, that sensation, it feels like you can feel every single part of your body for a moment there before you step through. And you land on what appears to be, and what feels like stone, solid flooring. And you kind of walk forward a couple steps. A very similar sensation for the rest of you, Blandon, as you walk through Kuvalo. And there's this kind of, like when you're underwater, that kind of dampened sense of hearing. Everything's muffled as you walk through before you all emerge on the other side And change that. Cool. As you do so, you all are immediately met with the sight of what looks to be a sitting room. Scattered furniture sits in a roughly organized manner. You can see 2 green velvet couches arranged around an intricately woven, warmly colored area rug. There is an ornate circular table placed in the center. Tall lamps, long since snuffed, placed to give ample lighting. An artistically carved hearth off to the right side. But what you notice as you walk in and see this, you can feel like the place you're standing in isn't quite level. It is tilted to one side. Not enough to make you immediately fall over, but enough that you have to kind of counterbalance a little bit to make sure that you don't trip or anything. And as you look past this initial view, is on the opposite side of the room appears to be the entrance to a balcony. You can see 2 flimsy doors left ajar behind sheer curtains that lazily drift from the gust of a sourceless wind. And you can see 2 more armchairs of green velvet sit on a stone balcony, turned diagonally, like facing outward. The perfect seat to catch the impossible view before you, of which you can see a canvas of darkness upon an impossibly complex matrix of webbing once more. Debris, stone and metal structures, and bodies placed haphazardly in a manner that can only be described as chaos. Your brains try and find rhyme or reason, reeling from the inconceivable scale and intricacy of this arrangement. And it takes a few pregnant moments, but you finally latch on to the only semblance of organization present in this place. Barely visible beyond the chaos obscuring your view are what look to be 8 spokes of dense webbing that stretch outward from a center point for what seems like forever from your kind of narrow view through this opening. Thousands more smaller threads spread out from them like tributaries of a grand river, but in every direction imaginable. This immense lattice of carnage and webbing. But the focal point, suspended in the center of it all, is what looks to be a bladed tower of dark metal, tilted in an opposite kind of orientation from where this floor is kind of tilting currently. And also, simultaneously, you all hear a sound coming from what seems like behind you. Something rustling from around a corner that you have not yet seen. That is your initial view as you walk into this chamber. And I will say you can see this is not a singular room. There are hallways that stretch off to either side of you.
So the web is like flat in front of us?
Not flat. It's like you're looking out into essentially a large, just empty space of darkness, and this just spreads out from outside of this balcony you're looking from. Like you're in the room, there's the balcony, and then outside from your perspective is just this massive lattice of web and debris and bodies and structures and just random things seemingly caught in it.
Okay, but it's not like a flat web. It's just like filled with webs. Like it's
just filled.
The whole view is filled with webs. Okay.
Every 3-dimensional space outside of this window is.
But then the tower in the distance is pointing
The way I'm describing it, it's just tilted. Like it's not on a perfect axis. Like it's,
Okay.
yeah.
But it is like on the ground with what our ground would be, kind of essentially. more or
No,
less?
it's almost like you're looking up and out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, and it's almost it's almost impossible to gauge distance. Like it's that massive. It's
No
hard
idea
for
how
me to
big that
even
tower
really.
is, even because it's
Yeah.
like you don't know.
Yeah, it's
And
hard for me
there's
to
some
describe with
webs.
words. Yeah,
Some webs that are so big you don't really know like how far away that is. Or yeah.
exactly.
So, how big is the room that we're in right now? You said there are
say
hallways. There's the wall we presumably just passed through. There's hallways to either side, and then there's a balcony in front of us.
Correct. Yeah.
And there's enough room in this. There's enough space in this room for like multiple pieces of furniture. How like clustered
Yes.
does it feel?
I say it's like 30 by 30. It's not a super tight room. It's fairly spacious. But you can tell it's like this room is almost frozen in a time when it was used that does not make sense for the place that it's in. Like you're like, this looks way too normal and organized for what I'm seeing right now.
And we don't see like dust or cobwebs. It looks.
You do in fact see webs, yeah, kind of stretched throughout this room. But interestingly enough, no dust.
I guess if there were webs outside, why wouldn't there be webs inside?
And actually, real quick, let me ask: are you all attempting to not draw attention to yourselves currently? You wanted to be stealthy about this?
I wouldn't be trying to make noise now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
go ahead and give me a stealth check.
What's the lighting of the room?
It is dark, but there is this strange, sourceless, like just barely dim enough light to just give you a slight illumination within the room. Seems like it could be coming from the webbing. You're not sure, but you have just enough to perceive these details.
I'm gonna not have cast any like light or anything.
Okay, Blandon, you did walk in, but the sun blade out, correct?
Yeah, just step it out.
Okay, and I'll say, yeah, it is markedly darker within the chamber than it seems to be outside, or whatever outside is, but beyond the chamber you're in, and it is very cold. Like you walk through an immediate like you can see your breath and shivering.
So like steam coming off from my hair. It's that cold.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. 14, 16, 10.
That 14 was from a earlier check from Vitruvius.
Okay.
Adam, were you trying to be stealthy too?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be disadvantage. Hey,
Jeez.
18.
Wow.
That helped a
Yeah.
lot.
Incredible. Okay.
I mean, even a 10 is, like, for that being the worst, that's pretty good.
But yes, as you enter into this chamber here, you can hear around the corner, it sounds like the sound of rustling. Give me a perception check to see if you can get any more detail on what that sound might be.
I'm going to help. Actually, what are our... I guess if we're all here, we'll all roll.
Oh no, twos.
Okay. Is Samuel, are you gonna roll as well or no? Because that's 2 6. Wow, that's incredible that you rolled higher.
Imagine Blandon and I are probably just taken by the sight.
Absolutely, yeah. Blandon, you have not seen anything like. I mean, none of you have, but like especially Blandon, this is just mind-boggling to you. Samuel, you pick up on what sounds like it's like this rustling sound, but distinctly, I would say from your time living in Dreadport, kind of not being completely. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you were homeless for a time and just kind of found your own place to dwell within the city. You didn't have like an official abode, signed off by the Dread Barons or anything like that, or the Sea Barons rather. You know for a fact the sound of someone searching for something within like a chest or a receptacle of some sort. And that's exactly what this sounds like. It sounds like things rustling, being moved around in a kind of rough manner, so to speak.
And it's coming from.
With your 13, it sounds like it's coming from around the corner down the hallway to your left.
Okay. Can I just like... I'll kind of crouch down and look at the others and hold my finger up to my mouth. And then just kind of signal like listen and pointing that way.
I mean, my passive perception is 13. Would I notice it with Samuel like pointing out the sound, the direction it's coming from?
Yeah, I would say you all take a second and just quietly listen, and Samuel kind of points it out and you can hear it faintly.
Okay, I'm going to poke Blaine, and I'm going to I'm going to try and wordlessly communicate that he should poke his head back through the rift, which will basically look like and then Kublo is going to take a moment and focus on having Myra's help sketch the landscape that we see outside.
Okay, that is a tall order.
I'm doing the broad strokes. I'm going to focus on the 8-spoked spiderweb, the tower, and the that's pretty much it.
Okay. And I think, and just to clarify, I mean, with the description, like 8 main kind of denser spokes, and then like thousands of other pieces of webbing coming off of it, right? There's the foundation, and and even that is hard to see through the amount of webbing that is just stretched all over the place. But yeah, go ahead. Why not give me a performance check? 14. Okay. So you're able to capture some semblance of what this looks like, although words or drawings could never truly capture what you're seeing before you. All right, Blandon, do you catch what Kuvalo's trying to impart to you?
I'll roll an insight check.
Okay.
See if I understand this.
Should I do another performance check to see how well I can...
Sure. Why not?
Let's see.
That is
a nat
hilarious.
20 and a nat 1? Are you kidding me?
That's incredible. So, Blandon, the signs Kuvalo's making right now don't make any sense whatsoever. But you're like, I know Kuvalo. I should probably let the others know about that.
Okay, I'll poke my head through the rift.
Okay. Interestingly enough, do you kind of hold on to the walls you poke your head through?
Yeah.
As you do so, the wall crumbles a bit at your touch, just a little bit. And
Ooh.
before you stick your head through, you look down and it's unmistakable. This is gray mutation on the other side of this portal.
Like on our side, like through the
Yeah.
portal.
Mm-hmm. But you kind of stick your head through, and as you do so and attempt to hold yourself there, there's definitely there's a push you feel to go all the way through. It is difficult for you to stand between right now as your head pokes through and you feel like this strange stretching sensation along your neck as you attempt to hold yourself there. Can you give me a strength saving throw?
Oof. I get
Strength
spaghettified.
13.
13.
Remember, you have a bardic inspiration die if you fail this check.
Well, it's on checks, right? Not saves.
It is on any D20 test.
Okay, got it.
I'll
And
say that's
do I
enough.
have to use it before I know the result, or
No, it's if you fail. If you
Okay.
fail. I'll say that's enough for now. You're able to hold yourself there, but you get the sense like this, whatever this portal is, does not like you being in between right now.
Hmm.
And you get the sense like the longer you try and hold this, the worse it might get. But for the moment, you have your head sticking through.
We're alive. I don't know what we're saying, but we're fine for now.
Is it safe to come through?
Did he not wait? He didn't gather that we were hearing something, right? Like Blandon didn't.
I mean,
Blandon would have.
Yeah. It's safe to go through this whatever, but we hear some sound that sounds like something, or moving through, or sorting through, something. I just don't know. It's I've never seen anything like this.
Do you guys want to keep exploring, or do you think we should just go back and, before it's too dangerous, and just let the Perico Enterprise know?
I think I think this is far beyond any of us.
I will say, sorry, as you're having this conversation, Nico and Maggie, what you're seeing on the other end of this is truly horrifying. Blandon is sticking his head through, and you would think, oh, it's just going to be a disembodied head. No, it is much worse. You can see what looks like a vision of Blandon's neck stretching out of sight downward, and then from the other side, with it now being permeable, a portion of his neck that is still attached to his body, stretching the opposite direction upward forever, like a function that never meets.
a parabola,
yeah.
parabolic,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like this. And Blandon, you feel that stretching motion getting stronger again. Make another strength saving throw for me.
Do you feel okay, Blandon? You kind of don't look okay.
Eight.
Okay, I'll say with that, you can't hold it any longer. You get pushed through the side of the portal to where Nico and Maggie are. Kuvula and Samuel, you both watch Blandon slip through.
Okay, as soon as I have my bearings, I'm gonna rush back through.
Okay. Did you say anything to the rest of
Nico or Maggie? You or no?
I think stay here just in case.
Okay, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'll also say, Blandon, you take 6 points of force damage.
6 force? Okay. Okay, 10 hit points are out. Got it. Alright.
And what did you say to Nico as he Are y'all coming through?
I just
They hear me, right?
No, we're staying put. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I told them to just stay safe on that side.
Okay. Gotcha. But you pop back through?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll say, as you both watch Blandon disappear back into this portal, Blandon, you can see Samuel and Kuvalo kind of getting low and looking around the corner. And you kind of pick up on that sound that they do as well. I'll say, as you all prepare yourselves to deal with a potential threat or whatever this sound is, you're not quite sure. The rest of you on the other side waiting with bated breath in a chamber that is potentially falling apart. We will call the session there, and we'll find out what happens next time.
Oh my gosh.
Where are you guys?
What is
That
this
was
place?
such a
I
cool
have no idea.
description.
Like, genuinely.
That was such a cool description, Mason.
Oh, yeah. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Super cool.
Sick.
Is this like Lolth's domain or something? Like, what the heck?
All I'll say all I'll say is it is very fun mixing Elder Scrolls lore with D&D lore.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. I was racking my brain. I was like, D&D. I was like, I don't think there's some kind of like spider plane, but that sounds. I'm not gonna look anything up because I don't want to spoil anything. But that sounds about right.
Sorry, I came in late. I'm trying to figure out my laptop.
All good, man.
It'd be like that.
I had to steal a monitor from Blaze because I have another computer, just no monitor.
Yeah.
So that took time, and then I wasn't logged into it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will be better prepared next week. Hopefully.
But yeah, nice job. So I'll say we didn't reach that checkpoint, so we haven't leveled up just yet. But getting close.
Are we still level
Spencer, if you
5?
need the monitor that I gave you,
Still
I
fine.
have
level
it still. Or that you gave me.
All right, do you
How
use
is-
it?
I mean, yeah, but
I will probably be buying a new monitor anyway, so I'm probably gonna get a double monitor.
Nice.
How's our availability for next weekend?
we're
Saturday.
good
I'm
on
good.
Sunday.
It's Blaze.
Please.
Oh, hi, Blaze.
Hello.
He can't hear us because Spencer has his headphones
You can
on.
have it back.
There you go.
Quickly, so Saturday or oh,
10
just
minutes. I just need it in the morning. Okay.
but Friday's out of the picture.
He's a working man.
Yeah, we can't do Friday.
I
Got
can
it.
do
God.
Sunday
I
next
think I
week.
just lost internet.
I have a work party.
Oh, good.
Next. When? What?
The 21st, I won't be able to make that.
21st.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll be
Sunday.
in Dallas in the 21st.
What about that Saturday, the 20th?
I could do
That
it if
Saturday,
we
I'm
do a late one, because I am closing that day.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it a bit
Oh,
later on a
wait.
Saturday. We can do next
Yeah.
Saturday, right?
Yeah, we could do that, or I could also just join late. Whatever
Fair.
you guys prefer.
More tummy troubles.
Yeah.
You just
He
can't
thought they were
quite
gone.
fit
Oh,
through the
shit.
portal thing.
portal.
Like,
That is another consideration. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Booth.
If we want to.
Okay, so maybe tentatively the 20th, unless anyone has any
Tentative
major
20th.
conflicts.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll figure out Christmas break stuff or time off if anyone has any.
Mhm.
As far as that goes, but yeah, nice job, y'all. Any feedback?
awesome. I liked it.
Glad to hear it.
We were scared of the purple crevice.
As one should be.
Funny when the music was playing, I was like, "Oh, this track is so cool! It sounds so ethereal." And I was like, "It's the Windows like home screen."
Yep, it is.
I was like,
It
"What
worked
the
so
heck?"
well.
Yeah,
That's
it's
courtesy
awesome.
of, I think Spencer showed me that. And I was like, this
Yeah.
is
Oh,
perfect.
really? It
That's
is
cool.
awesome.
I heard it.
What
I was
did
like,
I
wait,
do?
I recognize this.
Didn't you show me that like slowed down Windows video? Yeah, I was using that for some of the
Really?
ethereal.
I didn't notice
Mhm.
that. Slowed
That's cool.
down like 100 times or something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah, it works perfectly.
super cool. Super cool.
Okay. I think total time, what do you think, Rose, for this session? Probably, I mean, not super long. Like, there were 2 ritual.
5
Those were
minutes.
both over 10 minutes.
It was a bit of
I say maybe like 30 to 40 minutes.
I was
something
thinking
like that.
40 minutes.
Okay.
Well, did we take a short rest?
Yeah,
No,
we-
I
it was
did
a
my
magical-
spell. It only takes 10
Oh.
minutes, but it gives 5 people the benefit of a short rest.
Okay, that's dope.
So
Cool.
it just sped that process up a bunch.
It's pretty neat.
Okay, so that means that protection from poison is actually still up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When I checked aid that I cast on Kuvalo, Samuel, and Blandon, and it lasts for 8 hours.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait, yeah, let me mark down all these spells so we have them for next time. So another 20 minutes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Bardic Inspiration. Although you'll have that marked on your sheet, so I don't know.
Was there a Bardic Inspiration slot on the sheet?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
I thought I know.
I guess
but
you're right. You're
I
right.
added one myself just to remind
Okay.
myself.
Yeah. And then aid
I think
from.
the last one might have. I think like the 2014 sheet may have had a Bardic Inspiration slot.
I'm not sure. You can make your own resources though in the sheet, I believe. So that's one way to do it if you want to.
That out.
From Nico, and that's 8 hours. So I'll just say that's still probably got 8 hours because they just walked through. So
Cool.
Awesome. So I've got those 3 spells up. Mage armor for Maggie, of course, is still up too. But yeah, okay.
Nice.
Did y'all like my other voice?
Is that when you were talking to the demon
Oh,
Yeah, I did that on
guy?
purpose.
Loki, I didn't catch it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I caught it right at the end. I caught it more when you switched back to the Samuel voice.
Yeah.
And then I was
Like
like, wait a
young
day,
Denver?
minute.
I put a little thought into it, and
Young
even like
Samuel.
if I'm speaking technically, like if I'm speaking to like more in our like telepathically,
I
put some
notice
thought
that.
into it. I was like,
Subconsciously, yeah.
technically, Samuel only has an old man voice because he's like in this old man body, you know. So I was like, I was like, if he ever got the opportunity to like transform back or something, what would his like original voice be like? So I don't know. I put some thought into like, and then I was like, well, that would be probably what his voice in his head is like what his normal voice was. So
Frank Sinatra or something.
I don't know.
incredible. Okay, I need to mark who's in.
All right. Well, I gotta get up early because I was sick all week, so I have no idea what I'm walking into tomorrow. So
Oh.
Best of luck.
Wish you luck
Thank you.
with all your with the scoldings you'll have to deliver and stuff.
oh,
you're
good
almost
May
done.
period, have it coming. Let me tell you.
You're almost
You'll
done.
you'll get a text by noon whether I'm employed by Willowwood or not.
Oh yeah.
Like one way or the other. Just
I'll be employed one way or the other, but being employed by Willowwood would be significantly better.
yeah, you would also learn a lot under Brooke. Like she's great. So she's definitely someone you want to be under.
Not that Sci-Fair's a bad school district, but
Tomball's a better one.
Tomball's a better one.
All right, dudes. I worked a 12-hour shift, so I'm gonna go to bed. sometime.
Yeah.
Right.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right.
Good night. Be safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.